Hey folks, and welcome to beautiful Bang Sen. There is an amazing amount of people out here tonight. It's Thai New Year. It's the water festival. In other words, it's Songkran. And we'll come back here in a minute. We'll take a deep dive. But first, let's go back a couple hours ago. I need to tee this up for you and tell you why it might be the Songkran you've never seen. Hypothetical situation. Assume for a minute that wherever you work, you only get 1 or maybe 2 days off a month. Assume also that during the course of a calendar year, you never get more than 1 day off consecutively or in a row, except for one time a year where they give you 5 days off in a row. When the sun sets here in about an hour, we're going to look at a similar situation. Maybe not everybody, but a lot of the people, that's their story. Now, many visitors like to come to Thailand during Songkran, but most of their experience is going to be in one of the tourist areas. Pattaya, maybe one of the beach road sois, Bangkok, Khao San Road, or maybe Phuket, Bangla Road. They're all pretty much the same. They're all streets that are shrouded by bars and various entertainment venues, and it's mostly foreigners frolicking around in the water and having a bit of a party. That won't be the case here. Now, I won't be taking you to some back alley, bar-shrouded road. Just the opposite. We're going to, in fact, one of the main arteries here in town, and it's 3 lanes on each side with a median dividing the lanes. Now, if that sounds like a highway to you, that's because it kind of is. But tonight, it's going to turn into a parking lot. I lied. I'm not waiting an hour. I got bored. Like I said, Khao Lam Road is one of the main arteries in the town, and part of that road is an overpass. An overpass is an intersecting road, so there's no red light there. But I call this the gauntlet because there are these barriers. There are barriers. I call them Jersey walls back home. There's nowhere to go off to the side, unless you go over the Jersey wall and over the edge, which you wouldn't do. So it's kind of a gauntlet. You're kind of trapped. You go through this the party scene here and try to circumvent the traffic, and there's just no escape. If they're going to hit you with water or clay, that's like a watered down clay they do in the face there. Whatever it is, there's no escaping it. So you just have to embrace it. You just have to do it, at least here through the gauntlet. Out in the main road, not so much. You can kind of get down there and go off to the side and circumvent different things. Not here. So we'll make it down to the gauntlet. We'll try to get to the other side. That's where the real party is.
either all in or nothing. There's no half.
That's exactly right. There are no half measures. You are totally committed. So we made it over the gauntlet. I'm actually with one of my oldest friends here, P. Dow. P. Dow, she owns a shop here in Bang Sen. She's with me, kind of ushering me through the gauntlet here, helping out a little bit. So it was nice to see her again. Now, you'll notice that the average party goer here is in some sort of pickup truck, and that is because they come from all over the place just to come to Bang Sen. Bang Sen, one thing to keep in mind, is the closest beach to anywhere in Isan. That's the huge northeast agricultural section, and that's where many of these folks come from. I saw many Buriram plates, Sisaket, Korat, etc. So that's what they do. They load up the truck with everybody and everything and come down to spend a couple days partying. So there you go. Now, Songkran is just a different thing to different people, I guess. At the end of the day, for your average foreigner, it's just a water gun fight in the street in their favorite, maybe by their favorite bar or bars or whatever. But for most of these people, I think it's more of a celebration that they have completed another year, a celebration in the fact of the coming year, the potential of the new year, hopes for prosperity for the new year. And of course, there's a religious element and a cultural element as well to Songkran, but whatever it is, they seem to all find it here. This has got to be one of the biggest gatherings in the country. But one thing that you will not see here, at least I didn't, unless I missed one in the crowd somewhere, I didn't see any other foreigners here. I'm sure there was one or a couple or several, but I just did not see any. For the most part, 99% of the people here were Thai, which means as a foreigner here, you stick out a little bit. But they find that interesting. They want to welcome you, and they want to tell you Happy New Year. They want to involve you in their celebration and have you celebrate with them. And that, to me, that's very special. So we made it through the gauntlet. We will try to find a place to sit down and get something to eat and just get off our feet for a minute and relax. And right over here is a noodle shop. So that looks like that will fit the bill. We'll get maybe a couple bottles of beer and a cup of noodles.
Well, I think we had enough. We had a long walk. The later it gets, the crazier it gets. Thanks to my dear friend Dow for taking me around, going with me. Thank you, Dow. And I don't know, we'll have some noodle soup here to kind of refresh. I've got to walk all the way back to my bike though. Wasn't planning on that.
So after a bowl of noodles, Dow and her friend wanted to go down to the beach where there was another party going on, and that would have put me farther away from the bike. So we'll say goodbye to them. I'll be on my own to go through the gauntlet again.
So I ran the gauntlet a couple times. I guess I look a little worse for wear than I did at the beginning of this. But I also think it's safe to say there was definitely some pent up party vibes in a lot of these people. The one thing that doesn't come through, I don't think, in the video is the sense of euphoria out here. Everybody is so nice. There's so much love being spread around. Everybody's happy. There's no contention. And for that reason, whenever I'm here at night, here on Khao Lam Road, in the midst of all this, walking the gauntlet, I just feel it's the greatest place to be on earth at that minute. So there it is. Maybe a Songkran like you've never seen before.
So having made it back to the bike is only half the battle, or maybe not even half the battle, because now I've got to ride the bike through the gauntlet to get back to my hotel room. So by the time I get back, I'll probably be a right proper mess. But anyway, I don't think it's anything a nice hot shower can't cope with. That's what you need in times like this.
Oh, what a night. Oh, wow.
I just wonder if you day one.
So that's right, a hot shower and about 3 shampoos notwithstanding. I was all gussied up and ready for a little relaxing evening out here on Wanapa Beach. No water throwing out here. Now, one thing reminds me, I meant to show you this. They do sell like little supplies. I meant to show you this. This lady's selling tissue so you can clean up your, maybe, like I wanted to keep my camera lens clean, whatever. If you have something to clean, they have thought of everything, put it that way. But very nice little evening out here on Wanapa Beach. I came to Seoul. We were here about 2 or 3 years ago. Had a nice meal and some beverages. I couldn't help thinking, sitting here reflecting, how different and how would the video have looked like had V been here. And I was very disappointed she never got to see this in person. I had some footage from 2019 I showed her one day, and from that day forward, that's all she talked about. I want to go to Bang Sen and do a Songkran video at night. But anyway, this will have to suffice until next time, because there'll be something else in Pattaya for Songkran, but for this one, gotta leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.